So I used to love school when I was your age, but I used to love school mostly because of play. So I want to tell you what we want to talk about today. I want to give you a few lessons from my life about how to feel good, how to feel nice most of the time. Now, it's really important to feel nice, to feel good, but why? Who can tell me why is it important to feel good? I can tell you why I found it's important to feel good, but can you tell me why is it important to feel good? Anybody can tell me? Who enjoys feeling good? Everybody enjoys. Sometimes you feel like you want to feel not nice because you know you want to cry or something, and that's also okay. But I'll tell you why it's important to feel good. And you guys can give me an example if you have experienced that. Whenever I feel good, I'm happy, I'm in a good mood, everything goes well. Everybody likes me, things are going well, things fall in place, there is magic. And whenever I'm in a bad mood, things start going wrong. Has anybody noticed that?
Yes.
So, have you ever thought that there is an easier way to do things, and that is by feeling good? Now, there is not enough time for me to teach you about frequencies and vibrations and all of that, and there is a whole science for it. I encourage you to go and check and learn it. But who can tell me what is feelings? What's the meaning of feeling? But you can tell me loudly so everybody can hear you.
So feelings are something we have, and
you want to stand and tell?
so feelings are something that we have upon what is going on around us. It is like the output of us showing our emotions.
Beautiful.
Feelings.
Okay, so is there a difference between feelings and emotions?
A little bit.
Tell me what?
I'm not sure, but I think like emotions.
Can I say? Go on. Emotions are? Can I say emotions are like energy in motion?
Yeah.
Can I do that? Like make emotion energy in motion?
Yes.
Anybody else can? That's beautiful. Thank you. Anybody else can tell me what's a feeling? There are many ways you can explain it. So nothing is wrong or right. What is the meaning of feeling? Tell me. No? You're scratching your ear, or you wanted to say? If I said that feeling is like something moves inside you somewhere, would that make sense? Like when you feel something? Like something is moving inside, right? It could be anywhere in your body. Can somebody give me examples of feelings? What are feelings? Give me some feelings. Get up and say loud. Pain is a feeling. What else? What is your favorite feeling? Happy? It's my favorite also. Peaceful is a feeling, absolutely.
Sad.
Sad is a feeling. Thank you. What else? Kindness but kindness is a habit or an action. The feeling that comes with kindness is what? Like love, happiness. Angry is a feeling. Jealous is a feeling. Nervous is a feeling. Lonely is a feeling. Scared is a feeling. Satisfied is a feeling. I can't hear. Crying. So crying would be sadness. Crying is an action. But it becomes a feeling in sadness. You were saying? Bored is a feeling. Shocked is a feeling. Excitement is a feeling. Satisfaction is a feeling. So you have so many different feelings, right? Now, many times I wish that someday they start teaching this in school, but understanding your feelings, accepting them for what they are, and then choosing to let go of some or keeping some is something that I wish they will teach in schools. I can tell you that it will help you a lot in life. Now, I have been one of India's topmost pop stars. Then I got into food. I became the India's celebrity chef. Then I got into art. I sold paintings for pretty much. And I consult, do energy healing. So I've done many, many different things. And every time I wanted to do something different, people were like, oh my God, no, new line, and it's so difficult to break through. And I want to share this with you that it's not difficult. It's not difficult when you learn to master your feelings. And no feeling is bad or good. You're angry, it is. If you're upset, it's upset, it is. So don't ever think that a feeling is bad or good. A feeling is there to teach you or guide you or tell you something about where you're going. But what you do with it makes a difference of it becoming good for you or bad for you. So you could have an angry feeling because somebody put you down, right? So now angry feeling is not necessarily bad. You're feeling angry, you're feeling angry. There's nothing you can do about it at that moment. But you can decide to turn that anger and say that I am going to do that much better next time, which is you turn that anger feeling into something nice for yourself. Or you can come and say, oh my God, they said this bad, and turn the angry feeling into sad feeling, into frustrated feeling. So remember one thing, feelings are like trains. Okay, you have different trains. So you have the angry train, you have the happy train, you have the sad train, you have satisfied train. And during the day, and the way you get out of one train to another train, they are magical trains. So the minute you think something, you show up in the other train. You think something, you show up on the other train. So in the day, you go from these trains all over the place. You can be sad, angry, upset, this, that. Whenever you are on whichever train, you will meet things like that train. So let's say if you're paying attention in your life, it's good to find out all the stuff I'm saying, you should experience it. So what I'm saying will not teach you, it will just remind you and put something in your head. But when you experience it, you teach yourself. So note it. Like if you get on the angry train and you're upset with a friend and they did this, they did that, and you go and tell your friend, oh, they did this, they did that, and your friend will come and say, oh yeah, that one also did like this and that, and then in 5 minutes everybody's talking about absolute rubbish that doesn't make anybody feel good. And they are basically competing with each other that, oh, my life is worse than yours and your life is worse than me. Now you're on which train? You're on the unhappy train. You're on the I'm not doing well train. And on that train, other people will do things to make you angry. You will see unhappy. You will constantly see things of that. On that, in the train, if they have a TV channel, they will play all the feelings that is of that train. But the good news is, any moment you choose, you can just think something else and get on another train. So you could be really upset. In any mood. And then you think of yourself and you say, you know what, I really like that. Focusing on something that you liked, and you can jump trains from this one to another one. Has anybody ever tried something like that where you changed your mood? I can see you smiling like you've been doing this for a while. Tell loud so everybody can hear you.
Whenever we are talking about something serious is happening at home, and like that lockdown, so let's put that topic aside and let's talk on another topic.
And then you can change the mood, right? And then everything goes well. That is so beautiful. And you can do it with everything. Anybody else has tried something like that? You were putting your hand up. You were putting your hand up? Somebody else was putting their hand up this side. Can somebody else tell me a story where they changed a really horrible mood into a good mood and everything changed? You've tried it? You're thinking about it, tell me.
It's kind of usual for me whenever I feel bad or sorry for someone. I feel that it's for good only because everything happens for good. Changing our point of view, it always gives us good things.
That is so beautifully said.
And feelings are nothing, but it tells us, due to our point of view, what do we feel? Good, bad, happy, sad. And that's completely under our control, and it is a quality of humans that is not with many others.
That is a beautifully said thing. I really enjoyed listening to you.
Usually when we feel sad for someone, it's not bad actually. For someone we are feeling sad, it shows that we are having some emotions.
That is true.
It is not like that any feeling is bad or correct. It depends upon the situation, the way we handle it, the way we take it. Because that makes us human.
That is really beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much. That was really nice. You should clap for him. I saw you wanting to clap for him. Thank you.
What is the difference between a stone and a human who have no feelings in him?
So maybe the stone can feel and you don't know how it feels. So you can't say that. But thank you so much, sweetheart. That was really beautiful. Thank you. So now the interesting part is you can shift this any moment. And depending, so he said a very good thing. If you have a friend and they are feeling bad, and I used to be everybody's agony aunt. Till 4 o'clock I'll be listening to people's problems when I was in college and get my sleep done, and I thought I was helping. But I learned now, much wiser and more experienced, that if you come and tell me something and it's gone really bad, and then I'm also feeling that, oh, you're bad, oh, poor thing. Now we both are on the sad train. I cannot help you. But if you're feeling bad, and I look at you and I say, in my mind, that she or he can do it. They are strong. Try this. It's very powerful. In your mind saying that they are strong. And then you remind your friend, because you're a friend, you know their story. So you can remind them of, oh, how much good things they have done, what is good about them. But it has to be true. You cannot, if you're not genuine, then you're on the fake train. From the fake train, you cannot help. So if you do that, it really helps them. Now, I want to ask you one more thing. How do you deal with feelings when something gets really upsetting? Tell me.
Well, actually, my favorite feeling is sad because it really helps me be with myself and think about what's gone wrong.
So, okay, I understand that's your favorite feeling, but what if your favorite feeling was peaceful, thinking about what went wrong? Which one will feel nicer? So you can shift that. You can look at the sad and not feel it. Like I can cry without thinking of sad things. If I feel like crying, and for a long time, like till I was 20 something, I used to think, oh my God, crying is not, I look weak if I cry and all of that nonsense. But now I realize that it's okay to cry. Just don't think about sad things. Just get it out of your system. It's okay. It's like laughing. But if you keep thinking about sad things, then you stay on the sad train. So you can just come, there is a neutral train in between where you can stay on and say, okay, where do I want to go? Like which train I want to choose next. So you were saying something, somebody wanted to tell me about this. What's your favorite? How do you shift your feelings? Tell me.
If you are feeling bad and you want to feel good, very easy it is to extract good things from that. Think about what good things you will get from that. Suppose if you fail in an exam, very bad feeling it is. If you take good things such as why I failed, where can I improve? What factors needed?
Or if you just think that this will pass and I will do nicely next time.
Next time
I agree with you. That is true. That is true. So I want to tell you now. So first thing that we were talking about, to understand your feelings. That okay, I'm feeling, tell yourself, whenever something gets you and you get out of balance, you just ask yourself, okay, how do I feel? And then you accept it. Okay, I feel sad, I feel upset, I feel angry, I feel jealous, whatever it is that you're feeling. Then you ask yourself, do I want to keep this feeling or do I want to let it go? If it's something that doesn't make you feel nice, let it go and choose another one. And changing these trains is really as easy as you just thinking something else. So now I want to tell you, have you ever thought of one more thing that you can do, and we'll do an exercise at the end together with this, is when you feel a feeling, close your eyes. Right now, just close your eyes, take a deep breath inside your belly, and then try and figure out that feeling where it is in your body. It could be anywhere, it could be a sensation. It could be warm, cold. It's just a feeling. So just focus and say, take another deep breath, feel your body, and then figure out what is that feeling. And then focus and tell me what color it is. What color is this?
It's feeling of comfort.
Pink of comfort. I will tell you about colors. I will tell you. Take another deep breath and see the feeling you're feeling, where it is, what color it is. If you can put a name on it, what name would it be? And if it could talk to you, what would it say? So just take another deep breath so you can connect, and when I ask you, you can know what it was. Warm orange, okay. So remember, it can change from day to day. Take another deep breath, feel your body, where it is, how does it feel, what color it is, if you want to put a name on it, and if it was to talk to you, what would it say? Take another deep breath and open your eyes. Open your eyes. Anybody wants to share with me what they felt? Oh, you felt peaceful blue. That is nice. We'll come to that. Anybody else wants to tell me what they felt? Did you have a feeling that you could put a name on? Another name, not necessarily the feeling.
Happy red.
Happy red. Nice one. Then?
Excited purple.
Excited purple. That was nice. What else? Any other one? Excited purple, we had
Sadness yellow.
sadness yellow. Okay, so now what I want to tell you about one way that you can really help yourself with feelings. In 2019 October, at that time I used to have 2 restaurants and I was chef of the year. We were doing really well and I felt very badly sick. And first month I lost 6 kilos of weight, second month I lost 16 kilos and I kept on, and my heartbeat was really high. I went to doctor, they said that I've had a autoimmune disease and now it's turned into thyroid storm, and they told me if I don't have an operation in 3 months I'm going to die, either of a heart attack or organ failure. And I was not in a good shape, and I do meditate and do a lot of healing, and this was like a shock to me. So I got out of that business. Like he said, sometimes something good comes out of it, because after that we had lockdown and all the restaurants were shut anyway. But at the time I was like, oh my God, I'm doing so well and I have to give this up and I'm going to die. And so I shut my businesses, I found jobs for whoever was working for me, I wrote my will, gave all my belongings away, and I was about to leave the country and go where my father is, and lockdown happened and we couldn't move. Now in retrospect it's a very different story, but at the time that's the time I did this book, because I do painting and I noticed that what you focus on and what you pay attention to makes a big difference. And I'll come back to you and tell you why that I'm connecting that to feeling. So I was doing a lot of designs, different geometries. Now you guys tell me, sometimes you can walk into a room and let's say the room has bright white lights and sharp edges, these squarish chairs. You feel alert. But if you walk into a room which is soft light, cushions, round edges, you feel comfortable, right? The room is the same room. So why do you think you feel different in both the rooms? Can someone tell me?
Colors.
What is it that makes you feel different? I just told you, round edges, light, warm lights. So what does that mean? Tell me.
The edge can hurt us, but something soft will never hurt us.
That is a very good point.
We had experience about it when we were in our childhoods. Our parents taught us that edgy
Objects.
edgy objects can hurt us. That's why we had an experience. So we feel alert in the edgy.
That is very right. So,
Bright and warm light.
That is also true. The light makes a big difference because bright you're used to bright is daytime and warm light is nighttime. So there are so many things. This is just to bring you to your attention that there are so many things that affect your mood in a day and you might not notice it. Colors will affect your mood. What you wear will affect your mood. There are different things that will affect your mood. So it really will help you to pay attention and make your feelings your number one priority. That you want to feel good. This is the most important thing you want to do. If you have an issue with someone, if your mom said something and you're not agreeing with it, when you're upset and you're on the upset train, anything that comes out of your mouth will have upset result. Any action you do. So you want to take a few deep breaths, get on the balanced mode, then reply to mom. Because then she can hear you. You will be able to say things much better. So colors, lights, shape of the place makes a difference. So I decided to do this design because I was trying to heal myself. And that's how this came about. Now, in this, if you pick it up, you will know there is little bit of stories about chakras and colors and what they are. Now, how many of you know what is the difference between in terms of colors? How many of you have in a class where you have learned about what are primary colors, what a prism of light can break into how many colors, the wavelengths? Who has learned about that? That can tell us a little bit. Stand up so we can hear you.
Basically, when light reflects on colors, it has different wavelengths.
Beautiful.
And based on those wavelengths, it can absorb heat. So that's why dark colors absorb more heat than white colors. And
That's very nice.
if you change the lighting on orange, then you can also turn it to brown and the same.
Okay, so I get what you're saying. Now you have, all the colors of the rainbow, obviously, right? So red has got the slowest speed, okay, and the longest wavelength. And purple, which is on top, is the fastest vibration. Correct? So you have different. Now each of these, if we saying that human beings are also made of all vibrations, so that means looking at a color, dealing with the color can make a difference to you. So like for example, while I suggest painting or drawing, how many of you like painting and drawing? Oh nice. This is lovely. Can somebody tell me why do you like it so much? Somebody who's not spoken before. That is beautiful. You can express your feelings. Why else? Why do you like it?
It relaxes us and keeps our mind a bit calm and
That is absolutely right.
it makes us satisfied.
Makes you satisfied, so it relaxes you. It brings out the creativity. These are exactly the points I was going to say. I don't need to talk. Tell me.
Let's just learn more about art.
You'll learn more about art, so it helps you become more creative.
Unleash our feelings.
Unleash your feelings, that's a good one.
Refreshes our mind.
Refreshes your mind.
We can get money from that also.
You can make money out of it. I can see your business mind in action. So you can benefit out of it afterwards. But during the time that you are doing, it makes you feel good, right? Tell me. They're sitting. Yeah, you. It gives you some time with yourself.
We can show our emotions.
You can show your emotions. You can release the unhappy feelings. Is that what you're saying? It makes your mind peaceful.
Let's just get art lets you get out of the sad train and come to
That is beautiful. Art lets you get out of the trains and get on the neutral train, first of all. That is beautifully said. Yes. Anybody else wants to tell me? Great. So all the things that they have said is what art will do. Because the trick to changing moods, okay, it's very, very hard to stop thinking something or to stop feeling something. But it's very easy to feel or think something else. So all you have to do, if somebody is telling you, control your feelings and don't do this, then you're saying, okay, I shouldn't think about this, and you're thinking about what you're not supposed to be thinking about. How is that logical? So you cannot do that, right? So, but it's easy to think something else. So you can always create a code for yourself, like some happy image that you like, something that makes you smile, and don't judge yourself, it could be anything. I worked with a very, very big businessman whose happy image was strawberries. He just thought of strawberries and he felt good. So his code word for himself was strawberry. So don't judge yourself, it could be anything, but you want to think of an image, and every once in a while you want to maybe upgrade it, think of another image that puts you in a good mood. The minute you want to change your mood to something else, you want to stop and think something else. And art will make you stop. Art will make you, and don't ever think that, oh, it has to be some beautiful thing that I will sell. Sometimes you have to make 10 things and one thing which you don't like will sell. With art you never know, because it's what feeling you put in it and who connected with that feeling. So don't judge it, but you want to do things from the heart and you want to just get it out of you. So let's say in the little earlier we were talking about the feelings that you had. Somebody was telling me I felt sadness, and she said yellow, right? Right? Who said sadness and yellow? You said sadness and yellow? Okay. So if you were to, for example, felt sad and that color was yellow, use a yellow pen, do a yellow image and get it out of you. And that doesn't mean now the paper is sad. It just means your sad feeling and color yellow got together and got it out of you and created something. That's it. So that's a very, very good way to get emotions out of yourself. So next time I want to teach you two things. We have a little time, so I will do a different exercise after this. But remember one thing, in the beginning we said, when you're in a good mood, everything goes well. And when you're in the bad mood, things get bumpy. So the most important thing is, you be happy. And you can be happy anywhere. Everything that you want, everything that anybody wants, they want it. Why? Why do they want it? If I had to use one sentence, this is tricky, so you can get, I'll tell you why. Do you want to know why? Everything. And you can give any example and we can try it together. Do you want to know why everything we want? Because we think we'll be happier if we have it. Right? Everything. Whether it's your exam, whether it's money, whether it's a toy, whether it's a friend, whatever. You think you will be happier if you have it. But to be happy, it's a decision. You can be happy right now anywhere. Like somebody will give somebody a big car. They'll drive it for 1 month and after that they will think, okay, bigger car. Like somebody will come, I remember somebody was working for me saying, oh, if I get the job and I don't have to worry about food, I'll be the happiest. 3 months from there, she was thinking about clothes and she was thinking about, we are all like that. But if you stay in the happy place right where you are, which is your choice, then you're on the happy train. Everything you meet will be happy. You can trust, even if it's not good, you can trust that it will turn and become good. Like what happened with me. At the time when I gave up my work, I was like, oh my God, I'm doing so well and because of health I have to give it up. I had no idea there's going to be something like COVID hitting the whole world, and I actually was better off to have that time completely free. But I trusted it. I didn't go for an operation. I didn't do any of the stuff they told me. It's 2 years later. I have no illness. And this has happened to me before, which is why I want to share all of this. That the most important thing is your mood. Because in a good mood, on the happy train, you will meet happy stuff. That is the most important thing. And the only person who's the master of you, who's the one who can decide that good mood is who? It's you. So you have full power. And try this. No matter what happens around with who, you tell yourself, my feelings are important and I want to be in a good mood. I want to meet good things. And that is my choice. I'm the master. So let me see if I have missed anything to tell you. Otherwise, I can do an exercise with you, which is something I do myself, and it makes a big difference to me. Now, before that, I would have liked to have brought, so this happened very last minute for me. This is the Tattva book, which I'm talking about. Now, if you pick this coloring book, there is one secret in it, which I'll tell you. When I designed this book, I like doing big paintings. And it was lockdown, so there were no papers, so I had only this size paper. So I made a painting which joins each other. But then I thought, because I like creative stuff, that how about making you make your own story? So the paintings here, when you finish them, you can join them to each other in different combinations. You can find, I think about 5 or 6 combinations are mentioned in the book. But you can join them and make another story for yourself. And most of the designs which is in that, I use sacred geometry, because geometry, like, how many of you have come across, it is a little bit high funda, but I'm sure some of you would have come across. There are now new science and things where they play music and they can put sand or water and it can make many images. So basically it's drawing sound. Has any one of you come across it? Yeah, you can Google it or you can YouTube it and say it's very interesting. So some geometries are designs which are of a sound. Like dancing is you drawing music with your body. It's like that. So what you do, what you read, colors you use, colors you wear, things you focus on, all of that makes a difference in your life. And before I go, so coloring, has anybody done any kind of paintings or something which meant a lot to them or someone else? Like you gifted something to someone and they really enjoyed it, or somebody gave you something, or you drew something which was really from the heart.
I not draw that, but my brother draw that sketch one of the girl, and he gave to that girl, and the girl is a very happy, and he gives that sketch on her birthday.
Oh, how lovely. So she felt very happy that he had sketched her. So in that painting there was also like, I like how you look, I want to give you this love from my heart, right? Anybody else has had a painting like that?
I sketched my father on Father's Day.
Oh wow, why did you do that?
Ma'am, to express love.
To express love. So you can express feelings, you were saying something? You can express feelings with what you draw, right? It's like a really good way to express feelings. Yeah, sorry, you got?
One of my friends, her mother died of cancer, so my cousin, she gifted her a painting of her and her mother.
Oh, how that's just beautiful. Just to remind her that she's around, she's just in another way, another vibration. So before we end today's session, I want to teach you something that will help you before a painting, before an exam, before a day, before an important thing, and it will help you if you do this every day. Now before I go, before I teach you that, I want to teach you 4 phrases. One is, I love myself. Just say it loud, I love myself.
I love myself.
Say it again.
I love myself.
Say it again.
I love myself.
Can you feel that anywhere in your body? Now we'll say it 3 more times and you tell me where that feeling in your body is. Okay? So, I love myself.
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 Can you see where it is in your body? Where do you feel it? How many of you felt it in your heart? You felt it in your heart? That's the best place you can feel it in. Okay, now one more thing, the second one we do. I trust myself.
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 Now we'll do it 3 more times. Pay attention where it is in your body. I trust myself.
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 Where in your body it was? Heart again?
Yes, ma'am.
In your chest. Beautiful. Anybody who felt it anywhere else?
The forehead.
You felt it in the forehead? Forehead? In your mind? So in your head. Where? Mind? In your head? In your brain? Okay. Now we want to go to the third one. There are 4 of them, which you will do in the morning, preferably, or before anything important. I honor myself. I honor myself. I honor myself. Now we'll say it 3 more times. Close your eyes and feel it in your body. I honor myself. I honor myself. I honor myself. Where did you feel it? You felt it in your brain. Okay. Anybody felt it in the heart? You guys felt it in your heart.
I feel it at both the places.
Both the places? Yeah, that's okay. Don't see, there is no, go on. All over your body, that's also great. Now see, there is no right or wrong. Okay, there is no right or wrong, and you can move it wherever you want. I'll teach you, that's what we want to do in the exercise. You can move it wherever you want. And I wish we had more time, so I would have taught you about chakras and where you can move them and what the difference is, so you can play with it yourself. But most common, easiest place that you can move it to is your heart, because it's in this area, in the center, in your chest. That is a good place to have it, but there is no wrong place. Like if you felt it all over you, that's also beautiful. If you felt it in your mind, that means you were not breathing deep enough, you were thinking about it. So it's feeling in your mind, right? Now the 4th one, I value myself. I value myself. I value myself. Now we'll say it 3 more times. Close your eyes, take a deep breath and feel it in your body. I value myself. I value myself. I value myself. Where did you feel it? Here? Heart you felt it? You were focusing? Okay. We still have time, so I'll teach this to you and we'll do it together. Now this 4 phrases are combined with a breath. Okay, and you want to find it wherever in your body it is and move it to your heart. Sometimes there are different ways that you can move it here and there that will help you, but this is a good center place that will keep you balanced. So what you do first, I will explain it a few times, then we'll do it together so you get it right. So you take a deep breath, 7 counts. Anybody knows how many chakras we have? 7. So everybody knows, or shall I tell it? Whoever doesn't know, put your hand up, then I'll tell you quickly. So, in Indian belief, and this is something that you can measure or you cannot measure, but for this play, for this game, we want to explain it like that. So if you have 7 energy centers in your body, which they call chakras, because they are like energy vortexes. So what we are seeing the body, the physical body, but there is more to you, right? There is much more to you. There is another world inside you going on in terms of what you feel, what your energy, you think. So these energy centers are your root chakra, which is here, right at the base of your spine. So in this area, then you have your sacral chakra, then you have your solar plexus, then you have your heart chakra, then you have your throat chakra, you have your third eye chakra, and you have your crown chakra. Okay, anybody knows the Indian names? We've got them in the book, so I will try and finish this. Now these chakras are have colors, like the rainbow. So if your root chakra starts with red, then your sacral is orange, your solar plexus, your throat, your heart. Your throat is blue. I was just tricking you. So from solar plexus, your heart is green, your throat is blue, indigo, violet, purple. So now when you breathe, you imagine you're breathing happiness. You can think any color. Normally gold or white sparkling is an easy color, but if you feel like choosing another color that day, just do that. But you cannot do this wrong. Any way you do it is right for you. Okay? So you imagine breathing this happy energy straight into your body and filling yourself from chakras up and filling yourself like how you were feeling it all over your body. Remember you said you've been feeling it all over your body? So you take a deep breath, we count 7 counts and you fill your whole body with this. You can do it from top to down or down to up, whichever way you like it. You fill your body, then you hold for 3 counts. You let it be full in your body. Then you slowly breathe out. When you're breathing out, imagine you pushing that energy into your heart. So you're breathing out, but the energy that you filled out, with that breathing out, you're pushing it into your heart. Any questions? Somebody can explain to me how this breath is, what I just explained? You breathe in, fill your body 7 counts, then you hold 3 counts, and then when you breathe out, you push that energy into your heart. Anybody can tell me again? You want to repeat this? You didn't learn it. How do you breathe the count?
7.
So 7 counts in. You're breathing what energy? Happy energy, positive energy, power, whatever you want. Love. Love is a good thing to imagine. Let's say you're sad. Imagine you're breathing love. Let's say you're scared. Imagine you're breathing courage. Whatever it is that you want to feel, you got it? Somebody can give me, what if you're feeling angry? What is the energy you'll breathe in? Peaceful. What other like not so happy feeling are there? Somebody can give me an example. Sad we said, so you can breathe happiness. Frustrated, you can breathe power. You feel helpless, go on. Satisfaction. So if you're unhappy, if you're frustrated, you can breathe in. Or you can just, if you don't want to go into details, you can just breathe in love, positive energy. Okay, so 7 counts breathe in. You fill in your whole body, hold it for 3 counts, and when you breathe out, you breathe it into your heart. So what we do is first, the 4 phrases you learned, we say each phrase 4 times. Then we take a breath for 7. Hold it for 3 and breathe it out as you want and push it into your heart. Ready? Yes. So, all together 4 times. I love myself.
I love myself. I love myself.
Shall I say it and you say it better, or will you say it at yourself just 4 times? What do you prefer? You'll say it? So we'll start together. I love myself. Close your eyes.
I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. I love myself.
Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it. Breathe it into your heart. Now breathe in slowly again one more time. Hold it. Breathe it into your heart. One more time, breathe in. Breathe in the love, the positive energy. Hold it. Let it fill you up. Now breathe it into your heart. Nice. Oh, I can see you guys smiling. Now the second one. I trust myself.
I trust myself. I trust myself. I trust myself. I trust myself.
Breathe in. Slowly breathe in. Hold it. Fill your body. Breathe it into your heart. You're pushing that trust into your heart. One more breath. I trust myself. Hold it in your body. Let it fill you up. Now breathe it out into your heart. One more breath. One more deep. Hold it. Breathe it out into your heart. Now the third one. I honor myself.
I honor myself. I honor myself. I honor myself. I honor myself.
Breathe in. Slowly. Hold it. Now breathe out into your heart. Push the energy into your heart. Nice. You honor yourself. One more breath. Slowly. Hold it. Breathe it out into your heart. Last time. Breathe in. Hold it. Breathe out. Now the last sentence. I value myself.
I value myself. I value myself. I value myself. I value myself.
Breathe in. Hold it. Breathe out into your heart. Now the breath. Hold it. Breathe it out into your heart. Last one. Breathe in slowly. Hold it. Breathe it out into your heart. Now just to remind yourself, we'll repeat all four after each other. I love myself.
I love myself.
I love, you can say it in any order when you're doing it by yourself. For the group, we'll do I love myself, I trust myself, I honor myself, I value myself. How do you feel? You feel energetic. You could feel happy, you could feel positive, it's such an easy one, right? So next time when you're upset, you first do this. If anything has gone wrong, you're the most important one. Which train you decide to focus on is the most important one. Because when you're happy, everybody likes you, everybody is great, everything is good. And when you're not, a little bit difficult. So it's important that you make your feelings your priority and always feel good, to love yourself, to trust yourself, to honor yourself, and to value yourself. And when you remind yourself this early in the morning, it's very much more difficult for you to come across anything else. So we are done for this session. Any questions? All of you good? So good. The next time I see you, we can do a painting exercise together and I can teach you how to get your feelings and how to learn about your feelings from what you've painted. Thank you so much, you beautiful ones, and thank you for being part of today. Lots of love.